One thing about traveling long term is that not every chapter looks like an adventure. Sometimes it looks like staying somewhere much longer than planned, opening your laptop again and trying to find a little bit of a routine. After 2 weeks of exploring Morocco with my boyfriend, I ended up spending another 2 weeks alone in a small surf town on the Atlantic coast. Not because it was the plan, but because I really needed it. But before that, we still had a few final days together. So we have just arrived at the Atlantic Ocean. We're in a pretty little village. It feels like there are like 5 houses and that's it. There's nothing going on, but it seems really nice, really relaxing. It feels a bit like we're at the Mediterranean Sea somehow. There are lots of donkeys and the houses are like white. It felt like the perfect place to slow down for a few days. After moving around Morocco quite quickly, we were both ready for a little break and some quiet time by the ocean. I was already feeling a little sick when we arrived, and over the next days it became clear that my body really needed some rest. We had imagined spending lots of time in the water, maybe even starting to learn how to surf, as this was something I wanted to try for so long. But instead, our days became much slower. So we already extended the night. Wanna read a book that I found, which is this one. Yeah, it's in English, which I'm glad because all the others were in French. Most days followed a very simple rhythm. A slow morning at home, lunch by the ocean at a very local place, and coffee at a little cafe that quickly became our favorite place. In the evenings, we headed to the beach to play with the street dogs and watch the sunset. So it's been a few days here, and yeah, it's amazing. I feel a bit better actually. Francesco feels worse. So Francesco met a nice Moroccan guy. Yesterday we spent lunch with him and then also had nice coffee, and it was nice to get to know him. And he was just a medical student from Rabat who is on his holiday here. As I was finally having more energy, we decided to explore a little bit more of the coastline and went for a walk to another beach. Our quiet days by the ocean weren't quite what we had imagined, but in the end, they were exactly what we needed to regain some energy.
Feeling much better again, we continued to Essaouira. This is the final chapter of our time together in Morocco.
So we made it now to Essaouira, which is like a surf and fishing town, the Atlantic. I'm still a bit sick. Let's see how much longer it takes until my nose and my throat recover like completely. Also, officially my holiday is over, which I'm pretty sad. I started working, but as I'm able to work remotely, I can do it also from here, which is at least one good part of it, so I didn't have to fly back.
And with that, Francesco headed back to Italy while I continued further down the Atlantic coast. My holiday had come to an end, but my time in Morocco was far from over. For the next 2 weeks, one small fishing village would become my temporary home.
So I've made it to Imsouane, which is about 2 hours south of Essaouira. It's like a surf town which is known for the longest wave to surf in Africa. Apparently, you can surf there for like about 3 minutes. It won't be me. After all, I still haven't been able to try surfing as I've been sick, but I'm gonna try my luck here. I feel like I'm almost good again.
Whenever I arrive somewhere new, I always start the same way. I first head out for a walk to get a feel for the place. I look for the basics: a bakery, somewhere to have coffee, closest ATM, a pharmacy, and a supermarket. This helps me to turn an unfamiliar place into a temporary home. Once settled in, I quickly found my way into a new routine. Most mornings began with a quick breakfast from the local bakery before heading down to the beach to watch the first surf lessons of the day. At low tide, the bay would fill with beginners taking their first steps on a board, while the rest of the town was only just waking up. After work, I always headed back outside. Some evenings I would do yoga on the rooftop, other days I would go straight down to the beach with my camera to work on my surf photography. As the sun started to set, the bay filled with surfers once again, and watching the last waves of the day had become one of my favorite parts of the day.
morning. It's been almost 2 weeks now in Imsouane, and my time is slowly coming to an end. I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I ended up trying surfing myself, finally, after so many times when I wanted to but couldn't in the past. It was actually quite fun. Like, I booked a lesson. It was really, really the best thing I could have done, because the teacher was really full on like how to position yourself on the board and all that. I even got the board in my favorite color, which was really nice. He was like basically just pushing me once he saw like a wave, and all I had to try and do is like stand up. It was quite fun. Yeah, with that, also my time in Morocco is coming to an end. It's been a month already. Next plan is like I'm going to Greece, also for like a bit over a month, and I think that's gonna be the next video. So stay tuned for that, and see you in Greece.